Hi, how are you? It's Strapson here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Hardcore Warrior.
Hi.
Last episode, we zapped some giants, guys. And we got pretty cool items. This Force of the Hippogriff axe. Not a bad axe at all. But not as good as our whirlwind weapon, which I thought was kind of strange. You know, you think a quest, you know, that's almost level 50 quest. What a nice guy.
I thank you.
Gave us a booth.
Where would you like to fly to? We shall meet again.
But yeah, we got Force of the Hippogriff. I thought this weapon should be better than Whirlwind Axe since it's a level 50 quest. But it's not. And this isn't even, yeah, it's just not better at all. Pretty nice one-hander, though. Just the one we took. There was a two-hander that I am talking about right now that I thought was better, but it's just not. The reason why is the swing speed. It had the exact same stats as Whirlwind Axe, but the swing speed was a little too fast, and that's what made it worse. It's too bad. It would have been cool to get another upgrade for the axe, but we got a one-hander, so we chose. Just in case we want to switch to Fury Warrior eventually. And I hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. We're going to Gadgestand to level up our engineering to 300, guys. That's where you need to go to do that. Poor warrior died at level 29 to a mountain lion in Alturic Mountains. Coffee the warrior. Pretty rough death. That looks like it's kind of close to where the Alliance entrance to, I believe, is it Alturic Valley? Right over here, maybe? I actually have to go there on the mage because there's a quest I can pick up that gets me a pretty good wand. Probably gonna check that out soon. And Stardew Valley, guys, is now the top-rated game on Steam now. Best reviews. With the highest reviews, I guess you could say. I got a score of 8.87 out of 10. If you guys don't know what Stardew Valley is, it's a farming game. I've never played it, but I've heard good things about it. Other games that are up there is Portal 2, Terraria, Left 4 Dead 2, and Vampire Survivors. A few roguelikes. Roguelikes are awesome, man. Terraria is like sort of like a roguelike. A lot of random generated maps. And same with Vampire Survivors. It's pretty much if you die, the game's over. Probably start playing roguelikes on the channel. I really like them, man. But we're playing WoW. We're playing a lot of WoW. Play too much WoW. It is what it is. Well, I've been saying that for years now. We'll play some other games. I want to get back into GTA 3, but we'll get back into it soon. And there's some drama going on with Subnautica. Haven't played that game. I got it for free on the Epic Games. It was like one of the first free games I got from Epic. Pretty good game, I've heard. Some people will say it's kind of scary. And they're coming out with a second game, Subnautica 2. Let's get this engineering here quick. And they were bought up by a Korean company called Krafton. There's a master engineer here.
Show me what you got. You won't be sorry, I promise.
Here we go. We are now an artisan engineer, guys. We can actually do a little bit of engineering while we're here. Might do that. So yeah, they got bought by a Korean company called Krafton.
Yo!
And
Hurry back!
make some mithril casing. And that company gave them a bonus if they were able to release the game and hit some revenue numbers in 2025. But the problem is they're not going to release the game in 2025. So that kind of upset the company that bought them. And they paid a pretty penny for it, too. The studio was called... I forget the name of the studio that made Subnautica, but... They were bought by Krafton, and... we need our Arclight spanner. Let's go get that. Always leave that in the bank. But yeah, they were bought by Krafton for, like, I think 500 million or something like that. When Subnautica only sold, like, 6 million copies. So they really must have thought Subnautica's, like, an amazing game. Like, it's just going to keep going up and up and up. But, the leaders of the studio, that was the team leads for the game, Subnautica 2, I guess haven't really been, like, pushing to, like, put it out. You know what I mean? Sort of at the rate that Krafton wanted it to. So they started, you know, firing those people, which is kind of crazy. The reason why I think that's crazy is it's like buying, like, a Van Gogh painting, and then... or you, like, buy Van Gogh to make paintings, and then you're like, you got to get these paintings out this year. But he's like, sorry, like, you know, I just can't do it. And they're like, what if we give you, you know, 250 million if, like, these paintings sell like crazy? And he's like, I don't know, we'll see. And then the year goes by, and they're coming, those paintings are going to come out in another year. And then they're like, you know what, we're just going to fire Van Gogh and just get somebody else to draw the paintings. Because I kind of consider games to be like art, you know what I mean? And I know these guys are not Van Gogh, but they're the creators behind the game. So what makes them think that the new people that come in
Time is money, friend.
will, you know, do better? Like, I don't know, maybe they will. I'm not sure. Actually had a few more mithril here. We'll just put this in here.
Keep it real.
What's our engineering at now? 230, not bad. We got 230 out of 300. But yeah, I've noticed that's like a common thing with games nowadays, even Blizzard games. Like for the last 5 to 10 years, it's been like that. Where these AAA companies or these companies want you to, like, get these games out in a rush. But the problem is, if you do that, you're kind of stressing out your developers and your artists. And the games just isn't as good. And then they're like, why isn't it doing as well? You know what I mean? Probably because you just have to take your time.
Where would you like to fly to? Straight.
Alright, so we're going to head to Orgrimmar now, guys. And we will turn in the Gorduni Orb. And then after that, we'll probably head to Fairless. Do a little bit of questing in that zone. Should be fun. It looks like we can also get Songflower too when we're there. That's a little buff. It's pretty good. We should probably try to keep it up whenever we're in the zone. Try to get it. And the same thing is happening with Battlefield 6. You know, that they're trying to rush that game out. And they're talking like they're saying that they need the game, or they want the game to exceed 100 million players playing Battlefield 6. And that has never happened with the previous Battlefields. Battlefield 1 had 30 million at its peak. 2042 had 22 million. So, I don't know how the heck Battlefield 6 is going to get, 100 million players playing the game. Unless it's, like, amazing, right? They'd have to do something so unique with that version of an FPS for a bunch of new people to be like, you know what? Or new FPS players be like, you know what? I'm going to try that game. I'm going to play Battlefield instead of COD. Or I'm going to play Battlefield instead of Counter-Strike. It's kind of tough to do that because they're just completely different games. And people tend to stick with the games that they know, right? Because, like me, for example, the reason why you stick with the games that you know is because if you switch to a new game, you need to, learn everything again. And nobody likes to be in that beginning phase of sucking at a game. And I still, suck at this game. I've been playing it for years. But, that's the fun thing about WoW. But usually people stick with the games that they play. So I doubt COD players are going to switch to Battlefield 6. And I highly doubt, Counter-Strike or Valorant players will switch to Battlefield either. So we'll see what happens. See if they actually exceed the 100 million. I don't think it'll happen, but we'll see. This zone's awesome. It looks so cool. And there's a red sky in this zone. Dustwall Marsh. A druid just died in 1,000 Needles. We were just there. Probably flew over him. Right over here in that cave. I think there's like a cave over there. What did he die to? Alright, so he died to a Galak Marauder, which is a centaur. He says his last words were, I do have a Shami at 32 as well. Well, I guess he's hopping on that shaman. Fumumu. 29s are getting wrecked today, guys. It's not a good day to be 29. Wow, this place. I remember this place. The Echo Isles. I've been here on 3 different hardcore warriors. 2 orcs and then this Tauren. I'm so happy I didn't die on this Tauren at like level 19 or 25 like I did on the other warriors, because man, if I had to go again on another warrior that early, I would have been devastated. Because I was getting kind of sick of the horde starting zone. So if we did, because I was doing the quests over and over again because I just kept on dying. Well, I died twice, and I was getting kind of sick of it. But I just need to switch. I need to switch from orcs to Tauren. Now, everything's been good. Hopefully it stays that way. We still have a long way to go to 60. 54 is good. We're almost 50, getting to 55, but we have at least 24 to 30 hours of gameplay left, I think. And a couple of free games came out on Epic. Oh, got a couple people leveling up. That's cool to see. Sky Racket. It's the free game of the week. It's an indie game. It mixes 2 classic genres from the arcade era, shoot 'em up and brick breakers. In a world where you are unable to attack, using your racket to strike enemy bullets back at them is your only option. Bounce bullets back at your foes and save the galaxy. It's kind of cool. Sort of reactionary style of gameplay. Little twist on shoot 'em ups, where you're not the one shooting, you're getting shot at. You just have to block all the shots back at your enemy. Alright, so let's head it over here and pick up the Gorduni Orb. So yeah, that game's free on Epic. And then I mentioned Figment the last game, and then now last week they released Figment 1, and this week they're giving out Figment 2 for free. And It's the same style of game. It's an action adventure game, but this time nightmares are spreading chaos and have overrun once peaceful lands. Join Dusty the Mind's courage as you make your way through puzzles, musical boss fights, and unique environments. You're pretty much like traveling through a human mind. I guess it's being corrupted by a nightmare. So that's cool. I guess that game must be pretty good if they've released 2 games, right? They got a second game in there. Wow, Hell Screams went down. Level 30. Died in RFK. That's so sad, dude. What the heck? I wish I was seeing... What the heck is going on? He died to a warlock. Why would you duel a warlock as a warrior? That's like a death sentence. So he did a Makara at level 30. Inside of Razorfen Crawl. I would never duel a warlock and a Makara as a warrior. It's just an automatic win for the warlock.
Real greetings, adventurer. I pity your kind, for the secrets of true magic are beyond you. Fascinating, adventurer. This orb is very powerful, but also very dangerous.
Yeah, alright. Well, he got it. I forgot to turn in the hippogriff egg. Oh. Damn it. That's back in Gadgetzan, but whatever. It's all good. We'll hold on to it. I'll try to remember the next time we go down there. Probably the next time we go down there is when we feel like we're ready to go into Ungirl Crater. It should be soon. At 55, you're the same level as the Devil Source.
What can I help you with?
I'll sell this clam meat here.
For the Horde!
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Alright, so we need to farm some more mithril if we want to level up engineering. And off to Fellwood we go. I usually always mix up those 2 zones, Fellwood and Feralus.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the
Get
back
over to
of a
Swing
Wind
Trade
Rider.
Post and ride in. Actually, I have some quests to do up here with these grizzlies. Level 52 quest. We also need to get our rep up with the Timber Maw, so we can have we're allowed to travel through Winter Spring without getting attacked. We'll probably do that. A lot of good quests in Winter Spring. From like 58 to 60, so... should get our rep up with the Timber Maw. Wow, a lot of deaths today. Another warrior went down to a Kolkar Blood Charger in the Barrens. The Centaur, man, they're killing everybody. Centaur should be a faction in this game. They should be their own faction. The Horde, the Alliance, and the Centaur. I honestly think the Trolls should be their own faction, too. You know, there's so many Trolls, they don't really need to... They shouldn't really be a part of the Horde. That's the problem with the Centaur and the Trolls, is that they just could never group up under one banner. Because the Trolls that have joined the Horde are the Darkspear, right? Trolls? Pretty sure it's just that clan, that Troll clan that joined the Horde. There's another warrior there. Alright, here we go. Do we cut through here? Yeah, why not? We're level 54. We can cruise through Ashenvale without being worried. Haven't been here in a while. Maybe I should have made Splinter Tree Post our Earth spot. Gonna head back quick and we'll do that. I think that's probably better than Orgrimmar, right? Ah, no, never mind. Orgrimmar's just as good. Because who knows how long we'll quest here, right? Maybe we'll want to travel back to Orgrimmar and then hop on a Zeppelin and go somewhere else. Shar's also right up here. Some scary quests, though, within Ashara. Kim Jail, indeed. You have to fight these blood elves. They're all fire mages. They do a lot of damage. I would recommend staying away from them. A little iron ore over here. I guess we'll loot it. Gives us a little bit of XP. We'll have to fight this spider. What's your problem? You just died hitting us? An AQ-40's out, guys. We're in phase 5 right now. You did not know? And they're doing something interesting this week where they're doing a temporary daily reset to Blackwing Lair, so guilds are able to just go in there. So to allow Scarab Lord progress. So there's a quest called Only One May Rise. And you have to turn in the head of the Broodlord Lashlair. So they're allowing guilds to go in there as soon as possible to go in there and start their Scarab Lord quest chain. So they're not like locked out by Blackwing Lair, because I know a lot of guilds raid on Tuesday, Wednesday, and this patch came out later in the week, so gives sort of an unfair advantage to the guilds to raid later in the week. So they decided to push to do a reset on Blackwing Lair, which is kind of nice. So we'll start seeing Scarab Lords soon, and we'll probably start seeing Scarab Lords on the hardcore servers as well. Soon the hardcore guilds at level 60 have some people that they want to get Scarab Lord for before they open the gates. That's what a lot of guilds do. They sort of group up and give each other some time before the gates get opened. So you can't raid AQ20 or AQ40 yet. You have to wait until the gates get opened. I think usually they give them about like a week or something like that, a week or two, for all the guilds to have a little bit of time to get Scarab Lord. Yeah, I'm looking forward to phase 5 on the mage. It's going to be a blast. So much raiding content you can do during phase 5. Here's a corrupted songflower here. It found a sickly, corrupted version of what appears to be a songflower plant. A pungent, unhealthy odor emanates from the plant. It desperately needs some sort of attention if it is to be turned back to normal. So you have to get these salves, and then once you use the salves on it, you can revive the plant. Looks like there's a timer on it, 24 minutes, and that doesn't really make any sense. Layer 1, though. We're on Layer 2. But if we went to Layer 1 and we waited 24 minutes, we could get the Songflower buff. Wonder if there's any Layer 2... Layer 2's up soon. Doesn't look like it. We'll head up there, though. The Horde have one right here, Songflower. That we'll be able to get in like 20 minutes.
What?
I welcome you, adventurer, and the Emerald Circle welcomes you. Hopefully together we can help rejuvenate and protect this once mighty forest. Many forces seek to destroy it from without and within. Do not be persuaded by the power here. It will only corrupt you like it has this entire land. If I am to trust you in this matter, you will first have to prove yourself. I must know that you are an enemy of the Shadow Council, the ones responsible for many evils here and abroad. Travel deeper into Felwood. To the west, you will see a path leading to Jedenar. It is there that the Council plots with the Burning Legion. Enter the depths of one of the corrupted barrow dens they inhabit and slay their kind. Return to me after you've done this. Then I will know if you truly seek to help us.
To the north, along the east of the road in what's called Shatterstar,
Nice, we're getting tender wolf meat
an
from the
area where
Felpaw wolves.
infernals were called down during the last Great War. The craters still scar the land, as do the infernals themselves. I am curious about two things. First, are there still entropic elementals roaming the area? And second, are the craters still filled with the corrupt fetid water that gathered there years ago? Check, adventurer. Be careful, though. The infernals destroy anything in their path.
Yeah, we do need to be careful. Those infernals do hit hard. And we do need to be careful against the Jadenar here. I think some of them are stealth. But we'll stick with the Timber Maw for now. I think this is a priest here. We have a lot of people here. Priest, warlock. I'm just farming. Oh, damn it. I don't want to fight two right now. But look at that. We found a mithril deposit. We'll go pick that up. Could probably handle two, maybe. But maybe those two are just getting their rep up with the Timber Maw. I wonder if we can see our reputation with them yet. No. It's going to be kind of rough. We have these guys farming here. Now there's a hunter here too. What the heck? Everyone's just farming that Timber Maw rep. We'll find a few though. Should always be a few hanging out, and if not, we'll just fight some random mobs. Oh, this guy's in a self-bound guild on a line side. That's kind of cool that they have that. Alright, so we slayed a warrior. We'll just keep running around like this guy, I guess. Should probably lair. Have to watch out though. Don't want any of them to spawn on top of us, but we should be fine. Warrior here. Do a little cleaving. There's another gardener. I think gardeners heal, so we gotta watch out for that. Looks like we can really just handle two. Our damage output isn't the greatest. Another one. Get a bite to eat and we'll charge this Pathfinder. There's two over here. He's just helping us out. He's gonna fight both of those. Have to watch out for this hunter though. He can just like, you know, feign death and then they switch to me. Hunters are a little dangerous to be questing around. He's fighting 3, dude. Is there anyone he left? I'm helping out. I don't know if he wanted the help, but I'm helping him. We can share. He didn't want his pet to die. Not bad. Spawn rate's pretty good. Seems like we always have one to fight. There's like 3 ahead of us. They do heal. And you also get the curse. We're going to use gardeners as well. Let's bandage up quick. So you get the Curse of Deadwood, healing effects reduced by 50%. It's sort of like a Mortal Strike debuff. It's pretty much the same thing. 50% healing reduced. They also put Rejuve up on themselves as well. Heal over time effect. Our Timber Hold reputation is increased by 5. Let's see if we can actually find that rep here. There it is right here. So we're hostile. It takes a while to level it up. It really does. Currently hostile, so we can't even get close to them. As we do quests for them and level up, slay these guys will... It's good. It's actually probably a good idea for us just to farm this place. Just to get our rep up with these guys so we can eventually go to Winter Spring without, you know, dying while trying to get there. Now, if you're, you know, a class like a mage or... Well, if you're a druid or a rogue, I should say, only, then you can attempt to just stealth through, right? But as a hunter or a mage, you could maybe pull it off, but you will take some hits while trying to get through. It's not really worth it. Level 60 warrior running away. Human warrior. Alright, we're done with the warriors. Now we just need to find pathfinders and gardeners. To be honest, we'll probably just fight them all. Just so we can keep building up our rep here. Might leave soon, though, so we can get the layer 2 buff Songflower. That'd be a good idea. We'll also get the flight point up here. There's also a few quests as well. And there's Overlord Roar. That guy's kind of a pain. He's got he's got a gardener and a pathfinder with him, so can get healed while you're fighting him. I don't know when we'll fight him. It's level 51, but maybe we could handle him with a retal. Kind of rough though. You can I think there's one of them that doesn't pull. Like, if you range pull. I think we can range pull here. But one of these, I think this one or this one, one of them you can range pull, I think, and it doesn't pull Overlord Roar. Because I remember fighting him on my rogue. There's a Pathfinder there. Need to get my health up. There's a bandage. Wonder where that hunter went. It looks like, I guess, they're done with the quest. Seem to be the only people here now, so I'll have to watch out for patrols. Alright, make sure we don't get walked up on. There's another. They just spawn on top here. I need to buy some more food. Running out of homemade cherry pie. Let's fight the warrior. What's the time on 9 minutes? Probably take us like 5 minutes to get up there. Do this quest until then we'll try to get a Songflower. Can we cut through here? Fight this gardener? Imagine they all started attacking me. That would be brutal. It's all of them running at me all at once. Probably gonna get the debuff here. Pathfinders are not that bad. Or if I pulled this warrior, would I pull the Pathfinder? This guy patrols, nice. Can just wait for him. Couple 7 minutes. Couple more fights in this here. Can we handle both of these guys? Try it. We'll get on the Pathfinder. Whoa, 2 of them, dude. Are you serious, bro? Okay, good. Just pulled that one. Imagine they both pulled. Like, oh my gosh, that would have been so unfortunate. Extremely unlucky. We're not getting any cleave off here. Dodged us. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's with all this spawning, man? Am I gonna die? Just come over here. Stop shooting us. I hate how they just spawn right on top. It's so scummy. That was such a rat move. Rat move by Blizzard. Just spawns right on top of us. Good thing we didn't pull. It freaked me out. Because he could just, like, pop a heal off. Right? Just start healing right away. And then we would just get completely wrecked. There's another Pathfinder. How we doing? 6 minutes. These two are kind of just hanging out with each other. Good to get them both. So then we're done with the quest. Kick that. We'll probably get the debuff, I think. Maybe not. Serve some rage for this guy. Turn the quest in and then try to get the Songflower. Hopefully we have enough time to get up there. There we go, quest done. Let's get out of here. Probably still hated after this, but... we'll try to farm as much as we can so we can become friendly. You suffer much from the events of the past. Thank you for what you have done to help protect Timbermaw. As a sign of our growing friendship, please accept this humble offering. Take this waste. 148 armor, 6 stamina, and 24 attack power. That's a pretty nice waste. I'd say that's better than the one we have. Pick this up. Speak to Nafian. We'll put this waste on. It's an upgrade. Less stamina, but 24 attack power is way better than you know, 11, 12 agi. All right, so we have 4 minutes to get up there. Hopefully we can make it. Let's check out this Nafian. Speak to Nafian. Travel north along the main road of Felwood and speak with the Furbolg named Nafian. He stands guard outside the entrance to Timbermaw Hold. Perhaps you're capable of handling a larger threat that we, Timbermaw, face. You certainly have shown yourself capable here. Another of my kind stands guard outside the entrance to Timbermaw Hold. Along this road to the north, his name is Nafian. While he may appear to be a feral and unsavory beast, fear him not. He only seeks aid against the malign forces that threaten our home. So if we continue, you know, this quest chain, we'll go speak to Nafian and try to get some more rep with the Timbermaw. Yeah, we got 3 minutes. That was kind of scary, though, you know, all those Furbolgs just spawning on top of us. I think we have to keep... There's one down there. I used to like going to that one when I played Horde. But I'm not too sure if it's up. I know this one over here will be up. We'll probably make it. We have over 2 minutes. It's just around here. The entrance. Just up the river here. Try to avoid the tainted ooze. And there's a giant underground network here as well. There's a mithril deposit down there. It's all Burning Legion members. Alright, we made it. Here's the Songflower. Everyone's gonna wait for it. Just another minute.
Where would you like to fly to?
So I'll pick up a husband's last battle.
Greet Thrumka, adventurer. My mood is poor this day, so please, unless you can help me, I would prefer to be alone. My husband traveled Felwood for the honor of our clan, doing battle against the Shadow Council and other corrupt atrocities. After he escaped death numerous times, I received a letter from him saying that a druid asked him for help against a great befouled furbog named Overlord Roar. The two were never heard from again. I want this Roar's clawed hand, adventurer. I wanted to pay for leaving me a widow. I believe the creature is to the south, near the Ashenvale border.
What's this guy doing? I hate when people do that. They stand on the flower, and then if you don't click the flower right away, you pretty much miss it. This guy's such a rat. He's trolling, dude. Why are you doing that? Stop doing that. So I hate when people do that. Sometimes there'd be like people standing on top of it. He's gonna go off soon. There we go, we got it. So you have to click it right away, or you don't get it. There we go, we got it. Well, that was good. We got the Songflower, guys. Not too sure what we'll do now. These guys are all putting it in their Chrono Boon Displacer. So what this buff does, it increases chance for a melee range or spell crit by 5%. And also increases all attributes by 15. It's a pretty good buff. But, what should we do now? Should we still level here? I guess so. There isn't an inn here, is there? From what I remember, there isn't. I'm pretty sure there isn't.
I've been expecting you. May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Is there any food?
For something special? Farewell.
General goods guy should sell
Well
food,
met.
right? No. Just milk.
Shall meet again.
Drinks only. We could just farm timber moth for a while. I think we might do that. But we'll call this episode here, guys. And next episode, we'll head down here. We'll deal with the timber moth. If we find some people, maybe we could get Overlord Roar's Claw. I'm not too sure if we can do that solo, but we'll give it a try. That is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.